How do sponge filters work and why use them? First, how do you set up a sponge filter? Well, you're gonna need an air pump and some tubing. So plug it in your air pump. There's different size ones. Sometimes they're harder to find, but this is a kind of generic one that's on my website. You can hear it's on, but it has those little rubber things, so they can stand on those, so it doesn't make so much noise. And then I usually thread this through. This is like just a tube piece. And then there's just a little thing you put over the tube. And you can see it's connected. Thread this through, attach that piece, and you're ready to put it in the water. Now, when I'm putting the sponge filter in the water, you're gonna have a lot of air bubbles, and you can see it'll usually float back to the top and it won't go down. So what I do is I just squeeze it out some, get rid of the bubbles, get rid of that air and that sponge. Then it'll sink down really easily. And as you can see, it's just putting air bubbles into the water. Now basically how the sponge filter works is that the air is being pumped into the sponge and rising to the surface, and basically that creates a vacuum effect. So any debris is going to be pulled into that sponge and want to go through this tube and up. So it's being sucked in and being pulled up, which pulls it into the filter. And fish can eat off that filter. That's a reason why to use it. They can eat off that filter, and it's really good for fry because they're not going to be sucked in some big filter system. So you can have little creatures in your tank like baby fish and all that, and it works just as good, if not better. And it also saves you money because all you have to do to clean it is wring it out. And all you want to do is basically put it in a bucket, use some aquarium water that's already in your tank, and then you just wring it out in the bucket. And then after a few wringings, I don't know how you say that, then you just add it back to your tank and you're good to go, clean. Another reason to use the sponge filter is because it disturbs the surface tension, which adds air to your tank. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe. That tells me to make more how-to videos. And yeah, I'll see you later.